staring at the ceiling of whatever ruin kept the rain off my back. 5 months to wonder if my story had finally ended. But stories don't end that easy. Not mine. Not yet. Now I walk again. The Commonwealth. A graveyard that pretends to be alive. When I first came here, I wasn't looking for power or territory or glory. I was chasing ghosts, the stories left behind by those who came before. Fragments of history scattered in dust and blood. I walked among the factions, each of them claiming to be the future. But all I saw were men repeating the same mistakes of the past. Today, I heard a whisper. A trader, passing through Bunker Hill, boasting of a revolver pulled from some half-collapsed ruin, said it was heavy, pre-war, scarred with an old name etched into the frame. 6520, Colt Mothman. Most who heard him only thought of caps or firepower. But I heard something else. That revolver was there at the beginning. Back when wastelanders walked out of vaults with nothing but their will and their guns. Before Brotherhood patrols, before Institute kidnappings. There was the Colt, a weapon simple enough to survive the end of the world. To the unknowing, it's just a gun. To me, it's a chapter, a story that refuses to die. And if there's truth to the rumor, then that story is waiting to be found. And I've spent too long recovering. Time to get going. The Colt Mothman 6520. Some call it the ghost gun, others just the old world's workhorse. Pre-war, Colt Firearms built it as their answer to a simple question. It's not just a pistol, it's a statement. Now the name, the Mothman. Rumor is it came from a limited run out of West Virginia, back before the bombs. Colt stamped the logo of a winged figure on the grip, a nod to an old Appalachian legend. Superstition, a harbinger of doom.
So wait, you're telling me this pistol's not just a pistol, but some kind of cursed relic?
What's truth? What's myth? That's up to you to decide. All I know is this. When you hold a Colt Mothman 6520, you're not just holding steel and polymer. You're holding a piece of the old world. And maybe a shadow of the thing that watches over it still. But at the end of the day, a pistol is just a pistol. Until someone puts a story to it. Like a man back in Vegas. He was a warrior, a preacher. He used a handgun. Not the Colt Mothman, but a .45.
This pistol, the .45 Auto, a weapon long before Zion. It is not remarkable in appearance. Simple steel, wood, and fire. Yet it has endured, as I have endured. The world was unmade by pride and violence, but this sidearm, it remains. Not because it is perfect, but because it is honest. There is no pretension in its design. It does one thing, and it does it well. Among my people, I have seen it feared and revered. The Whitelegs brandish it as a token of conquest, believing its strength lies in their hands. But the truth is this: a weapon cannot sanctify wickedness, nor can it absolve the hand that fires it. The .45 is a mirror. In it, you will see the measure of the one who wields it, whether that measure is justice or sin. I have carried this pistol through fire and ash, through pain beyond reckoning. It has outlasted empires. Do not mistake it for salvation.
Funny thing though, I once heard whispers about the ghoul out in the wastes, carrying an MT-S-255, a revolver shotgun, rare as clean water out here. That's about as ridiculous as it sounds. Not something you'd expect to actually run into out here. Still, if I ever do meet him, I'll be sure to let you know. assuming I'm still in one piece.
You know, I've been meaning to ask. You rattle off stories about guns, places, people like you lived through it all. Not just facts, history, little things no one else would bother remembering. But you carry it all like it matters, like you're a part of it. How do you know so much? About the old world, the wars, the legends? Who were you before all this?
Me? Well, I'm a wanderer, a historian. A storyteller, I suppose. But
That's a story for another day.